What's up everybody, welcome to the greatest vlog in the world, yet another episode from your favorite tour guide here in Madeira. My name is Jeff, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you a little bit about the weather in Madeira and my perspective, of course, about the weather in Madeira, more particularly the weather in springtime, which is right now. So without any further ado, let's rewind and start this day a couple of hours ago. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey guys.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, did you have a good birthday?
It was perfect.
Oh, awesome. You're not going to need this today. We're going to be
Perfect.
taking it easy.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, tomorrow you'll be walking. Okay, so we open up the webcams. So yeah, I wanted to open up the webcams to show you what it's like around here, and so we can make a plan,
Cool.
of course. So first of all, plan A is screwed. It's all white, and Pico do Arieiro means it's full of clouds. That's at 1,800 meters. And then Eira do Cerrado, which is at 1,100 meters, if I'm not mistaken, or 1,000 meters, is kind of open, but it's still very cloudy over there. So basically anything from like 1,100 to 1,200 meters upwards looks crazy. We want to try and do a lot of coastline. We want to try and, you know, see some big views, end off with a nice big sunset to then get back here.
Perfect.
That sounds
So-
good to us. I'm ready.
So now all I got to do is decide on which side I want to go to. Because you guys have already seen the west, you've seen a little bit of the east. You'll see more of it tomorrow. But I'm kind of thinking that we should go towards the west side, of course, because that's where the sunset is. But just to see some different things. So you've seen Ponta do Sol, and then you went up the mountains with Hugo. So I thought today we could see something different. So if you guys are cool with that, then that's what we're going to do. The mask policy, because you guys are on a private tour, there's only two things I need to say. And I'm trying to be a little bit forward thinking with this kind of thing. So, you know, if anyone important in the government is watching me, I'm sorry. But if you guys want to take your masks off, you can, right? Because you're on a private tour. And I'm like that. And then if you want me to keep my mask on, that's fine. If you don't mind me taking my mask off, then we'll all go mask off like the good old days.
I'm fine, but triple vaccinated.
I'm definitely, yeah, exactly. We've had the full 2 doses plus the booster, plus we've been tested before we came here.
We're good.
As a matter of fact, we've been tested so many times with
So-
nasal swabs that got calluses up in the.
So do you mind if I take mine off?
No, not at all.
Awesome. Makes things a lot easier.
Wow, it's a full beard.
It's a full beard. Hey, you weren't expecting that, were you? It's so weird these days. You look at people and you're like, yeah, and then they take it off and it's like, ah, is that what you look like? Really busy. So today I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, and we're out with some clients who have of course hired me to be their tour guide here in Madeira, and it's ironically a little bit bad weather up in the top like you saw before. So today we're exploring a little bit of the southwest side, and if you want to know what are the temperatures, what are, you know, everything a little bit more conclusively, you can check out our blog at Hit the Road Madeira. We have written up a blog about the weather in Madeira, everything that you need to know. It's all in the blog. You can check that in the links below. To kickstart it off, we're in Madalena do Mar at the moment. Actually, we're just above Madalena do Mar, which is down here. And the southwest side is basically where we have the best weather in Madeira. And the whole south coast really is the best weather in Madeira. The north is usually where the weather kind of kickstarts, where the weather is created. The weather is created from the trade winds that come down the Atlantic. So there's winds that come down the Atlantic, pick up all the water along the ocean, hit the mountain, climb up the mountain and create clouds. So the mountain that we have on this side is in a sense shielding this part of the island from all the bad weather. So it hits on the north and then the south, it doesn't get to go over. So this is kind of like why the south is so protected, why the southwest is one of the best places. I find the north extremely beautiful, and I'm sure you guys, because you guys have already seen the north. I mean, you know it's stunning, but the weather is different. Caleta has become the new place to be. And if you look around, you'll see there's all these villas and things. And of course it's obvious because you can see how nice the weather is today. If you want to stay for a little bit longer, a little bit comfortably, do your things at your own time, then you can get yourself a little villa and kind of just stay for a couple of weeks kind of thing. So that is very popular with a lot of visitors as well. Yeah, ching ching, let's see if she makes the face.
I'm good.
You're good. Up here, it's a little bit cooler. Our guests have jackets on now, so it does get cooler the higher you go. And up in the mountains, whenever you're going for sunrises and sunsets and stargazing and these kinds of things, you have to be really well prepared.
You might just appear in our vlog, Kim. We're like, whose idea was this? It was her idea.
We had to leave Funchal at 4 a.m. in the morning to come up here to get some shots of the Milky Way from our beautiful client. Thank you for making me do this. It's probably maybe about 10 degrees up here. There's a little bit of wind and yeah, it's gonna be it can be pretty cold even in the summer, so make sure you're prepared. Beanies, jackets, gloves if you need it. We're gonna suffer a little bit, but hopefully we get some nice little some photography and some time-lapse, Milky Way time-lapse. I'm gonna put that over here if it works. What I like to use to check the weather in the mountains, I use a website called mountainforecast.com, which is over here. We're going to show you what we're looking at. And this one is nice because it's all about the mountains. We're showing Pico do Arieiro. But at the moment it says some clouds, you know, with 15 to 20 kilometers per hour winds. And if you look at the temperatures up there is 3, 4, 2, 4, -3 and -1 with the wind chill factor, which I won't get into. But yeah, last week, actually, I think it was last week, we were in the snow. So I know this isn't, you know, spring, this is technically winter, but just to let you know that even towards the ends of March, you might look at the weather and you'll see in Funchal that it's like 15 degrees, you know, and then you go up into the mountains and it's -15 degrees according to the wind chill factor. But that does happen. So the stargazing was about 3 weeks ago, first week of March. Second week of March was snow in the mountains, and we actually got up there on our tour company, and you can see it all on Instagram and stuff as well. Where you guys going? It's cold. It's a little bit cold. They're out there doing something. Got some cool photos of the orange Jeep and the white snow. Oh, there's somebody coming. Somebody coming. We're in the middle of the road. They can pass. It's definitely time to put the jacket on. This is the southwest side down here, Caleta, over here. and it is starting to rain. It is pretty cold. And what I did want to mention, what I forgot to tell you earlier, is that you can't trust the weather. So that's like one of the biggest things, is don't ever trust the weather or the weather forecast, because the weather forecast can be wrong. So when I showed you that mountain forecast that said it's cloudy and rainy, we know it's cloudy and rainy because we can see it. Just letting you know. So, you know, if you do, you know, don't ever trust it. There's microclimates in Madeira. We'll get into that. But right now, let's get out of the rain. Let's get the camera out of the rain. Come on, let's go.
We wanted to make the perfect trip for our daughter's 25th birthday. She's traveled to 54 countries and always wanted to go to Madeira. I read 6 tour books, was completely lost, had no idea what to do. We went on YouTube and noticed Hit the Road with Jeff, and I immediately felt comfortable. Doing a patron with him was an amazing experience because it allows you to have Zoom calls with him. He spent well over an hour planning our trip for us. We wanted to do absolutely everything, and we have in fact done absolutely everything. The weather has been very difficult, it didn't matter, and he made sure that we saw anything that we wanted to do. He catered to our levels of physical fitness, to our interests, to everything. Even so much as just a few moments ago when my husband was discussing rum, he pulled up to a rum distillery where we could see it being made from sugarcane.
The first day of spring was actually on Sunday. It's now Thursday, the 24th of March. So everything that you're seeing in this video is technically spring. It's right in the beginning of spring. We've got a little bit of rain. We've got cold weather in the mountains. So when it comes to what you need to prepare for when you come here, it all depends on how active you're going to be. Down in Funchal and down by the southwestern coastlines, it's still quite nice. I don't really need to be wearing this anymore. It's not cold. However, I would say that if you're coming in early spring, to wear long trousers on cool days and jerseys and things. The best thing you can do in Madeira is layers, because you are going to be changing according to where you are and what you're doing. So if you're going hiking, you need to be prepared. You need to have thermals in case it's really cold. Although maybe not for spring, but you need waterproofs. You need good hiking boots. There's a video on this channel regarding how to prepare for hikes and the do's and don'ts of hikes, so you can check that out. And you've also got access to us. Our guests that are with us today are actually Patreon members. So we actually had a video chat before they came here, and I helped them plan out a whole itinerary, including where to eat for a special celebration, including which kind of hikes they want to do and what that all involves and what kind of transport we're going to deal with them and what tours are they going to do with us. They got a 15% discount on our tours just for being our Patreon members. So for only €4.50 per month, you can get to know more about Madeira, even more about Madeira, and you get access to us so we can help you with that stuff.
I guess one of the most amazing things for me, being an uptight city girl, was that the #1 word I have used since I met Jeff and Hit the Road has been wow. And that really captures it. It couldn't be more perfect.
Okay.
It's true,
It's
it's
enough,
true.
It's enough.
I'm not a paid advertiser.
Yeah, this is too much. Aileen, thank you. One last thing I did want to mention before ending this video, which is very important when it comes to the springtime in Madeira. Got nothing to do with the weather, but it does have to do with the fact that we are coming into our peak season. And for those of you who have been following our vlog for a long time, you would have heard me saying, book early, book in advance, everything book in advance. I'm not trying to sell more tickets. I'm just purely telling you that at our tour company, Hit the Road Madeira, you can book the best tours. We've got the best tour company in the universe. So you can just find everything you need at hittheroadmadeira.com. Put in Hugo for President to get your 10% discount where it says enter promo code. And of course, this applies to every attraction that is a small business or a small attraction in Madeira, your favorite boutique hotel or little restaurant or other tour company. Make sure to book in advance if you're coming in the spring or summer, because things will start to get a little bit busier, and we are already feeling the bookings starting to fall in. So make sure to do that. We're ending off today's tour here at Pico dos Barcelos Probably my favorite viewpoint in Madeira. I just love this place. Not in Madeira, sorry, in Funchal. I don't have favorites really, but this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite in Funchal. And you get to see the whole of Funchal, this side, that side, and I particularly like it at night because there's no tourists around. So I thought I'd, and not that I've got anything against tourists. I love you guys, all right? But, you know, we at Hit the Road like to run away from the crowds. So that's it. And on that bombshell, I'll see you guys next week, Monday at 7 p.m. Let's hit the road.